Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I've had that much, shall we say, feedback about the lack of SimCity that I thought that I would play something vaguely similar, but go medieval on your asses, yes. Welcome to Let's Play Banished, badly. Banished is a sort of a SimCity goes medieval type game, I think it is anyway. The catch being that nobody moves in from outside, so you are stuck with the idiots that are there at the start of the game. Yes. I do know the basic mechanics of this. I've even had a relatively successful village going, but you know as well as I do, I have problems with these sorts of games, so let's see what happens. What I love about it, town name. You can put your own in, but where's the fun in that? You can use random. And it comes up with all sorts of exciting things to rival Bendy Pond Tacoville. So we have Royster Wellis, or Spice Row, or Stitesville. They all sound vaguely rude. They're a bit like kind of swear words. Just kill. Corsica. Olistow. Viking Fields. No, that's too sensible. Covelocks. Winsterwell. Clermapola. None of these are really working for me. Sheffy. Cowgillsburg. Nunkesville. Cusser. See what I mean about swear words? That would almost be too easy. No. Lee? That's a place in flipping Lancashire. Firthcliffe. Netcongry. Extapoli. Jumpertha. No, none of these are really working for me. Plendomar. Cholter. Merrigan. No, see, no. No, I want something that is worthy of a gameplay Jenny video. Spoon. No. Edenburst. No. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's you. Holdingstown. That's boring. Pringbrook. Oh, wait. Richiesilhurt. That'll do. Randomly generate the map, even though none of these numbers obviously mean anything to me at all. We're going to start in the valleys. We're going to play with a big map, because obviously I'm going to build a megalolopolis, which is almost as hard to say as Richiesilhurst. Climate, fair, disasters, on. We'll go with medium starting conditions. Let's do it. This is a lot of bashing. This is a lot of work. This is going to be the best city ever. Let's have a look. Right, well the first thing I noticed, which is great, is that we're near the water, which is always brilliant because I like to have lots of fishy things. Let's have a fishy thing. This tab, very important. This is food production. And food production, well, what can I say? If you don't produce food, well, you're in trouble, aren't you? I don't think that I need to tell you that. So we will build one of those. So there it is. We need to remove nothing, because there's nothing there. We need some logs and some stone and some building people. Build, people, build! Right, what I always do is I get my town report, which for some reason I like to have over here. And these are my people, so I'm going to assign 2 builders, and they're going to go off and build me a fishy thing. And in the meantime, I'm also going to put a road in, because if you don't put roads in, the little people walk around extremely slowly, and I get very mad. I'm also going to put in a little bit more storage, because when the little people go off and start building things, they start knocking all this stuff down and producing resources out of it, and you have to have somewhere to store them. So we don't want to run out of storage space straight away. The little icon, they're all homeless. So I'm going to have to build some homes as well, sadly. They want everything, don't they? They'll be wanting the moon on a stick next. I shall put my road in along here. I'm also going to build myself a woodcutter, because firewood becomes pretty flipping scarce. I think that's probably just because I'm very bad at the game more than anything. We're also going to have a well. They're supposed to be able to use wells to put out fires, but in my experience, it's never happened. So now I'm going to assign all the builders. There we go. And I need to decide where my houses go. The little people in this are a bit stupid. If you place their houses a long, long away from the storage bin, well, they starve. Why is this? Because they're dumb and daft at the same time. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put another road in along here to demarcate the thingies, the worky thingies from the houses. And I'm going to build some houses. One there, one there, one there, and one there. You always need at least 4 when you start. I have 10 adults and 5 children. I'm really hoping you can see this. I'm recording in full HD, and I think I've worked out how to just nudge the quality about so you can see text properly. And if you can, please leave me a note in the comments and go, "Thank you, Jenny!" Or rather, "I can't believe it's taken you this long to work that out." But anyway, it's all progress. Speaking of progress, I now need 15 builders, but I only have 10 people. So we're only going to work at 2/3 of the speed that we need to. And in fact, I'm going to take a couple off because I need some fish people. There we go. Are you going to be a fishy person? Oh, you are. Excellent. Thank you, Yanders. I hope you're going to have children later, because I really, really need you to have children. Do you understand? Are you going to be a fishy person as well? Mile. Strange name. Excellent. Oh, now I can have a woodcutter as well. There we go. And we're going to tell him that he's allowed to cut wood. Because you've got to balance the cutting of the wood with the fact that you need logs to build places like this. Because otherwise, if your woodcutter goes a bit berserk, you discover you haven't got any wood left to do buildy things with. Because it's all firewood and it's all piled up and it's quite annoying. Right, this lot are all wandering off. Is there a reason why you're wandering off? Can I help you? I think you'll find that you need to build things here. And that the stock to do that is over here. Right, you're annoying me now. Why are we wandering off? Did I tell you to do anything over here? I don't think so. You can speed up time, in case you're thinking, oh god, this is going on forever. We're just going to speed up time a little bit, and we're going to watch them chop stuff down. Oh, you're building the road! Of course you are. Sorry. Sorry. I called you some nasty things. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. But it wasn't based on fact. There we go. That's heated things up a little bit. You can see them all bashing away there. Bashing and stabbing. That's what produces things. Look at them hit that well. You hit that well. There we go. Brilliant. So I will get my storage barn up for you so that you can see what I have in storage. At the moment we've got 21 fish, 15 hide coats, 30 iron tools, and a shed load of potatoes. Or should I say a barn load of potatoes. Oh, I've got my first house! Here we go. It is a family with 2 children. You may notice that the ages of the parents are 14 and 11. All I can say is, it's a game set in medieval times. We won't be commenting further. Right. Are you catching me some fish? You can see... Oh, you can't see because it's gone. But you can see there, there's a little crate of fish, and she's just picked up the crate of fish, and now she's taken the crate of fish to the barn. And you'll now see we've got 91 fish, so we're not going to starve immediately. We only need 6 builders now, so I'll put another fish person on. It's good to see that my fishy people are doing well. My builders, however, are a bit slow. Why are we slow? Because we've run out of stone. In fact, we've run out of logs. There we go. So what I have to ask them to do is clear an area of stone and logs and things. And you'll see, I love this is probably my favourite bit of this game. You'll see all the trees start to fall down. There's something about that. If you speed that up, that's really funny. The first time I saw them do that, I just laughed quite a lot. I am amused by simple things, I'm not going to deny this. So now they're delivering all the resources to the building sites and building the houses with their stabby pokey actions. Look at that! Go, 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 go! It's like a party. Excellent. So we've got a couple have moved into that and a couple with a child have moved into that. That means I'm probably going to need another house because I don't think everybody's going to have a house after this. That's quite annoying. Unless it's a very, very big family, which it isn't. So, I'm going to have to put another house in. There we go. And I'm going to take a builder off and put a fisherman on because you can never have, and I will reiterate this, you can never have enough food. Don't forget that. And here we go. Look at them all. Building the little houses. They're getting very good at this, actually. There we go, a couple with a child. Have we all got homes now? Is there anybody homeless? As you can see, there are no homeless, which is good, because we clamp the homeless around here. So, we've got lots of food, and we've got quite a lot of firewood. So really what I could do with them doing is going out and collecting some resources for when I next want to build. Which will be very soon, because I like them. I do have a bit of a habit of building far more quickly than I should do. I do get very excited about it. You can see them clearing everything. And there's some animals. Soon there won't be animals. We'll talk about that in a moment. I'll build a road out here because we're obviously going to need one. They don't like it if they don't have roads to walk on. Personally, I don't care. But it doesn't work if you don't give them roads. Sometimes it just doesn't work at all. In fact, I'm suitably amazed that nobody's died yet and we seem to have 3 more children. Good! That's what we need to do, have lots of children. Yeah! Children are starting to appear. This family's great, I like you. You've had 3 children. That works for me. I don't know how many people can get in a house. I don't think I've ever seen any more than 3 children. Have more children! Have loads of children. Have as many children as you want. While I cut down those trees. There we go. Cut them all down. You just specify a big area for them like that. All the way to the end. Maybe I will put some houses out on this little peninsula. Is that what I mean? Do I mean a peninsula? I don't know. The sticky out bit. Panhandle. So I put some houses out there for people who are not doing what I want them to do. 2 more kids. Yes! Have all the children. Brilliant! I don't know how many children you can have, but I want you to have many, 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 many more than that. Oh! Right. I've reached my firewood limit. I think for the time being we won't produce any more because I've also kind of run out of logs a bit. I'm going to need them to make things. So what do we want to make? We've got quite a lot of food, but as you can see they've eaten all the potatoes because they are greedy buggers. What we'll do, I think, is we'll build a hunting cabin because then all the deer will die. And I don't have a track record of that or anything. Now the question is where do I want to put it, because as you can see the big circle is showing where they will hunt. And they don't hunt on mountains, they don't hunt in water, and they don't really have a great deal of anything else. So what I might do, oh yeah. Plane crash. What I might do is put it over here, so it's quite near the town, and put it there, because sometimes the animals do come into town. It says they don't, it lies. Yeah, I'm just going to have to put one down. There we go. And we'll build a road out to it. And hopefully we'll have some tasty food. Plenty of logs. And one of my children has become an adult. Good. Some serious child labour going on otherwise. What we will also put down here, because I've stripped all the trees away, is a tree planting outfit. Yeah. There we go. Tree planting outfit. And what that will do is it will replace all the trees. Good, we're going well. Have you had another child? No, you're letting me down. These children have grown up. When they're doing that, you have to put in more houses. You have to be very careful about how many houses you put in. But to be frank, I'm not terribly careful about that because I want all the houses. So, all my people at the moment are off over here chopping trees down anyway. Right, here we go. We can have a hunting cabin now, so I'll take some builders off and I will send out some hunters to go and get me some food. This game's all about food. If you like food, you're going to love this. So much food. So many varieties of food. It's all about food. Ah, food. But no cheese. There's no cheese. If there is cheese, I've never seen any. I think they should update it so that it has cheese. An 11-year-old has moved into this house on their own. That's no good. There we go. Little place for the tree people. Bloody animals taunting me. My hunter is going to come and get you! Right, we'll have a forester, and I will instruct you to plant, because, frankly, there is nothing to cut. Oh, animals, you are so dead. Come on, hunters. Come and get the animals. Look, they're walking straight past your hunting lodge, you morons! Look, they're here! Come on, get them! Get the animals. Oh, boring. I don't know what they're off doing, because all the animals are here. I'm not impressed. Right, the other thing that we want, because it brings lots of food in, and believe me, you need a lot of food, is a gatherer's hut. And we have the same problem with the gatherer's hut, in that if we put it down here, it doesn't quite cover everything. But never mind, we'll put it down anyway. There we go. And then we'll... You may notice some leather appearing in my storage barn. That is leather from something. From hunting. There we go. They killed something because a load of venison come in. And leather comes in. And you can buy a tailor that bashes it up and makes coats out of it so that nobody freezes. Look, I'm not being funny, but we are being taunted here by the animals. Hunters. Do something. Right, gathering. Take all the builders off because we don't need any for the time being, and we will do some gathering. We'll put the food limit up. I never reach that much, frankly. Incidentally, whenever you hear a sort of donging noise, it usually means I'm doing something wrong. Reserve of food is low. This is not a good start, but my gatherers have already got to work, and we have onions and roots and mushrooms and berries. Good! I should think so too, but what we need now is people to grow up. And more children. You're not having any more children, are you? Why are you not having any more children? You've got firewood, you've got fish, you've got potatoes, what's wrong with you? This isn't China, get on with it. They've had another one. Good. So then. Brilliant, right. I'm going to put another house in. Well, except I have nobody to build now, do I? In that case I'm going to have to take off a fisherman and a gatherer. It's all about managing human resources. They should just call this game Human Resources Live, because that's what it is. They're getting to work very quickly, I'm impressed. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes you have to hit them with a stick. That's what I would do if I had a stick. There we go. Why are people moving into houses on their own? Don't do that. Only just move into houses with each other. And have lots of little people, please. Right, meanwhile, the food is starting to come in. This is good. Any game with mushrooms is good. So, I think what we'll do is we'll clear the rest of this. It's snowing. I hate it when it snows because you can't see properly. We'll and destroy everything. If you look very, very carefully, you can see what the gatherers are gathering. There's some leaves there. And you do see little mushrooms, but I can't see any. You will. There's a little log pile there. There we go. And you can see that the foresty people have started planting trees. I say foresty people, foresty person. That's good. Right, we'll put another foresty person on so we'll do it a bit quicker. I'll come over here and I'll strip all of this. Strip. Oh, resources. Meanwhile, are you doing anything? Oh, somebody's moved in. A 10-year-old has moved in with this 13-year-old. Let's hope they have children. That sounded so very wrong. Anyway, we seem to be doing okay at the moment. Incidentally, I think that the more you send people out to strip resources, the more potatoes they eat, hence why there's a bit of a problem with the old food. They also use up tools, and that is a huge problem, because if you run out of tools, you're in mega trouble. So we're going to put a blacksmith in. There we go. And we're going to put another builder on case, and they will come along and they will build a little blacksmith. I said they will build a little blacksmith. Build a little blacksmith, damn it! Oh! See what I mean? Hopeless. I'm going to increase the priority of this. There we go. And they'll turn up and they'll go, I'm really sorry for not coming. Got my date wrong. And then they'll bugger off for lunch at 11:30. Oh, look at this, look at how quickly they're building, because the storage thing is next to my building site. There's no excuses. There we go. Fabulous. We can start making some tools. And ultimately, if you have too many tools, you can trade them for more exciting things like livestock. But that's in a little while, shall we say. There we go. Excellent. So we take one of our builders off and we put on a blacksmith, and he starts competing with the wood person for logs. And then you run out of logs, and then you discover you've got no firewood, and then everybody dies. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. This is why we have a limit on the number of tools and the amount of firewood, because otherwise it all gets very, very ugly. In the meantime, are they still getting rid of all of this? They are. Well, we'll let them do that in peace. And we will build a herbalist, because a herbalist makes people healthier. And at the moment we're only on 4 out of 5 because we have no herbs. Between you and me, I don't know what kind of herbs they're getting up to, but it seems to make them healthy. So there we go, herbalist. A couple of builders on. And away we go. Hopefully. This actually isn't the best place because I don't have very much room to build that way. In fact, I have virtually no room to build that way at all. But there is a huge stock of iron hiding behind this mountain. Good. When the tool dude gets going, we'll probably need all that. For the time being, we're just chopping down trees. It's so relaxing. You'd think so, wouldn't you? So relaxing. You're looking at it and thinking, this is a really lovely, relaxing game. Isn't it? This is episode 1. That's all I'll say. Right, as you can see, the tool dude there stopped producing tools because we've got loads of tools. So what he will do now is he'll come and cut these trees down instead because he's got nothing better to do. What are you complaining about? Food? Oh. I wonder if I need another fishy thing. Or we could put some crops in. I like crops. People tell me not to use crop fields, but I love crop fields, so we'll probably do that. We might have an orchard, just because it looks pretty. Let's have an orchard. I can't do it. Does anybody want to live next to an orchard? Would an orchard look good behind these houses? Oh yes. I'm sure that a nice orchard would result in the price of your houses going through the roof. There we go. Well, tell you what, we'll put it to there. There we go. All the trees coming down. Add an extra builder. It's all going very well, isn't it? We'll put an extra gatherer on because of the whole food thing. Destroy the trees. What we've got there? I don't know what that is. Roots? Berries? Not quite sure. Anyway, it's some weird thing on the ground that people can eat. Right, how are we getting on with the old herbalist thing up here? Better now that I've said to you how are we getting along with the herbalist thing. Yes. Say no more. We seem to have a few more adults now, which is excellent. In fact, I might even put another forester on because then we'll get loads of trees really quickly. And soon, once they've finished building this nonsense, or should I say, violently having some sort of weird spasm. Look at that! Oh, isn't that lovely? Oh, I really like that. You're very lucky, I think, if you get to go and work in my herbalism area. And 2 of you are the chosen ones. There we go. Go and gather some herbs, please. Herbs? None? Excuse me? Oh, good. I thought you were going to be value for money there, but we're okay. My orchard's ready, what can we have? You get like a random selection of things, and they all harvest at slightly different times, and if you screw it up, well, you die. A bit like everything in this game. It's pecans. Excellent. Somebody's got to be my pecan farmer. There we go. Obviously in the middle of winter, you're not really going to be doing anything, are you? So you can go chop some trees down instead. Let's clear some resources. There we go. And while we're clearing all of this is growing and it's all going to be great. obviously there are things to gather as well, so I'm clearing stuff up. We seem to get more food. All of this is entirely from my observations of this game, incidentally. I have not read the manual. I've just died a significant number of times. Right. I will allow you to make more things, as we actually do have the resources to do so. But if I see you nicking off all my logs, or fighting with each other over the logs, there will be trouble. Do you hear me? You can't trust the little people. They have their own agenda. Namely, trying to get out. So they can't do that. They can't do that. Right, so I suspect we probably need another house by this point. So we'll carry on with the expensive real estate. Who have we got? You've only had 2 children. Not impressed. You've had 3. Ooh, you've had another one. Good. Oh, so have you. You still haven't had more than 3, have you? I'm not impressed. You've had 1. And you've had 1. You need to have more than 1. Many, many, many more. Do I make myself clear? Build a house, please. Builders. Oh my god. Increased priority. And I bet you they turn up in their little white van and they go, oh, really, really sorry, we've got the date wrong. There we go, we see. My orchard coming up. We're sort of okay for food. We're sort of okay for firewood. We don't have any clothes. Damn it. Right, in that case I'm going to have to build a tailor. Now, where's it going to go? That's the question, isn't it? Do you fit here? No, you don't. I don't really want to have to put you all the way out there, but I will. Right. Good, a couple have moved in, that's good. It doesn't matter that they're only 13 and 17, it's fine, we need them to have lots of children. Oh, that feels so creepy. Builders! What are you doing? I think you need to be over here. Building the thing that I asked you to build. Thank you very much, you see. You can't trust them. Look at her fly. Look at her fly. Look at them taking all those resources. That's brilliant. That's why you want things to be nearby, because to the best of my knowledge, they never do get white vans. They just have to lug enormous numbers of resources themselves, and they're not very happy about it. Well, ultimately, if you don't do that bit very well, they die. That's it. Let's have a spasmodic building party. Everybody's getting involved in this. Come on. Excellent. Right, who wants to be a tailor? Brilliant. Okay, let's just slow it down. Take stock. Got lots of fish and 16 onions. We have loads of tools and some leather that we can make clothes out of. We have 20 adults and 11 children, which is good. And people do seem to be having more children, which is good, because if they don't have more children, I yell at them. Now, what we could do with doing is, again, some more food-related things. To be honest, even if we didn't need to do food-related things, I'd still be doing it, because I like food. So, we could probably put maybe another gatherer in. Maybe we could have another fishy thing. I've already talked about having another fishy thing. Let's do that. Why don't we put it here? And then we can build a little road out to it. There we go. Come on, builders. In you come. We'll just speed things up a bit. We'll just speed things up a lot. Brilliant. I'm glad to see that we recognise the importance of fishy things. Oh, there we go. It's like watching lemmings. Brilliant. Oh, you see, they're taking this seriously now. They're going, yes, Jenny, we need more fish. You're absolutely right. We're really sorry we didn't understand the importance of building things far more quickly last time. Look at her go. Oh! Bash that fishing thing. Bash it good. Oh, they're all involved now. Yeah, great. That means I need more fishermen. Are you the lucky chosen one? Yes, you are. You see, you've built your fishy thing, and now you can work in the fishy thing. Brilliant. It's all going horribly well. Except I have no herbs. I don't know what I'm paying you for. Right, good. My tree planting people are doing very well. I'm going to take one of you off so that you can go and destroy some things at the other end of the map instead, like these. There we go, you'll see a little train of people come out and go, yeah, kill all the trees, yeah, we love it. And then they pick up the little baskets and little log piles and they go back. And hopefully they have another child! 2 children, 2 children, 3 children, I think. Yeah. 3 children. 2 children, 1 child, 2 children, 1 child. Why are you not having more than 3? Do you not think you should be... No? Right. Fine. It's deepest, darkest winter. Nobody's complaining about being cold. We do now have some clothes, because my tailor, who is very good at it, is making some hide coats. What we need is some wool. And then we could have even warmer coats, but if nobody's complaining, I ain't going there. Instead, we appear to have a slight shortage of iron, and you know why? It's because that flipping tool bloke. So what we'll do is we will just go and collect all the iron from over here. Any old iron, any old iron, any old iron. I don't care. Get it from there, take it back and put it on the storage pile or something. They're very eager this winter. I don't know why, but they are. In winter, your farmers, to the best of my knowledge, don't really do anything because they can't. And therefore, they go off and they collect resources. So in winter, we collect lots and lots and lots of resources. I don't know whether that's true or not. I have no idea. I just worked it out myself, I think. If I didn't, then I'll shut up. Right, we'll put a road along here because we're bound to build out here at some point. Right, that means that the tailor has run out of leather to produce coats, but we've got loads, so it doesn't matter too much. Have you had another child yet? No? How about you? You have... Did you have one last time I looked? I think you did. Anybody else? No. Not impressive. Let's build another house. Why not? Now this one, you don't have to build onto roads, so this one will have a little back garden overlooking the orchard, and then I'll put the road in. This isn't SimCity, you know. I'll put a little link road in, so if you live here, but I send you to do something over here, then hopefully you'll do it a bit quicker. I should be so bloody lucky. Have more children, please. And you. And you. And you. And you, and you, and you. All of you. Oh, I've got no builders assigned. That's not going to help. Seems to be doing alright for the old food now. When there are trees, you get a lot more stuff. But you need the trees to create the stuff that needs the stuff. So, yeah. But this is great. This is going very well. What I might do is take another forester off, as they seem to be doing their job. I will ask the forester remaining to cut the old trees, like so. Don't question mark at me. Thank you. I have a member of staff in that particular area. The builders, however, are on a very lengthy tea break. You can see a little man down here tending to my pecan forest. There he is. I didn't even know that pecans grew on trees, but then I don't really know a lot about where fruits and nuts and things grow. Not really, not properly. Do pecans grow on trees? They're not a bush thing, they are... I'll go and Google it later, it's fine. Right. Come on then. Need more stone. Bring the stone. Good! They're following my instructions, finally! Oh, this woman's loving it. Bingo! Right. Yes! Have It's because my real estate is attractive, so they love it. I think we could possibly afford to have another house. If you have too many houses too quickly, well, everybody dies. There we go. Living on the edge. What are you whinging at? Reserve of stone is low. I imagine it is because I didn't tell them to go and get any stone, so we've got tons of iron. And not really any stone. All the stone's still here. But that's okay, because we can do that. Collect stone. Look at that amount of stone. There we go. Go and get it all. All the stone. I don't care if you are incredibly hungry and far away from your houses. You're going to get the stone. It's for the good of everybody. Build a little bridge across here and sort of start over here as well. God, the weather's terrible, isn't it? 91 degrees? Is it really? That's awful. I'm making them cut stone in a 91 degree. I'm so sorry. For anybody who isn't in America, 91 degrees is approximately very hot. Right, has anybody moved in here now? Yay! Have children. Please have children. I don't think you understand the importance of this. Oh, they've had another one. I love you. You're my family of the week, you are. Oh, they've had one as well. And them. You haven't had any more though, have you? No, well you're hopeless, that's why. Oh, look! So have they. And them. Oh, and them. Oh, you're all listening to me. This is good. Normally they don't listen to me at all. I tell you, it's real estate. It's important. Put your houses behind a pecan factory and it's all good. I am concerned about the distinct lack of herbs though. We're not very healthy because my herb list isn't gathering anything. I don't know what I'm paying you for. Whoa, it's all disappearing. Ah. Oh, at least everybody's been using the clothes. That's good. Have you had any children yet? No? Hopeless. Right, 28 adults, 12 children, a fair-ish amount of food, firewood, quite a lot of resources, shed loads of tools, so much so that he's got nothing to do, no coal because we don't have any way of getting it at the moment, and some clothes. But no herbs because my herb list is hopeless. That's pathetic. Right, okay. So the question now is what to do. I'll make them into fishermen just for the time being and gatherers. In fact, I've suddenly seem to have ended up with a load more adults. So I will max out my fishermen and my hunters and my gatherers. And in the meantime... Oh, look at the foresters, they've done a great job. Flipping great. Right, we need to think about what comes next. For the time being, I'm going to cut some trees down because the foresters have done a very, very good job. And I think we can probably afford to cut them down. It's time for high-speed tree cutting action. Don't say I never give you anything. Check it out. I love that. Because I banned the tool guy from making any more tools, the logs shouldn't disappear quite as fast. That is my favourite part of this game. If they didn't do that, it's dull. Mash all the things. Bloody brilliant. We also seem to have managed to pick up some... I don't know what that is. Oh, it's gone. Gathering as well, you see. I think it might have been onions. Onions on the sticky out bit. Yeah. Right, Forester, I would like you to cut and plant, please, even though I've never really successfully seen you do the whole cutting thing. I'm going to put my faith in you. Have you had kids yet? Yes! This is good. We had another one. No, we had another one. Oh, actually, they have had another one, because I think somebody's moved out. But can you only have a maximum of 5 people in a house, then? If that's the case, why does my list go down to 8? What does that mean, more houses? look at how keen they are now. You see, when you've got lots of resources, the builders want to do their jobs. They're loving it. Incidentally, if you look in little houses, you can't just see who lives there, you can also see how much stuff they've got. I see you hoarding fish. I don't know what you need 63 fish for. Brilliant. This is great. Right, what I might do is expand my orchard. What I will do this by having another orchard, which is kind of how you have to do it. So to get it in line with my orchard, there we go, that is correct. We can only have pecans, I don't have seeds for anything else. Which is a pity, I'm going to need some more farmers now. There we go. This is all going horribly well, except for you! What is wrong with you? Why are you not gathering any herbs? What if I don't give you a job anymore? And then I make you come back? Are you going to do it now? The threat of unemployment? Will that help in any way at all? No, we still have no herbs. I hate you. You might live in a cute little house that I want to live in, but I hate you. Right. We do have a lot of resources now, so this is good. We have 11 children. I wonder whether it's time to send them to school. Shall we send them to school? Let's build a school. Okay. We'll put it here so that it's not too far away. Builder's getting straight to it. Check it out. Brilliant. Okay, well I think this is all going very well. And I think that we should stop it here. And you can come back in the next episode when, hopefully things will keep going right.
Gameplay Jenny!